What just happened in California has shaken the nation. Rocks, bricks, tear gas, and now death. President Donald Trump has granted what he calls total authorization to ICE agents after violent confrontations during a federal raid on cannabis farms. But this isn't just another immigration story. This is about force, about fear, and about what happens when presidential power meets the edge of American law. In this video, we break down everything, what really happened in those fields, what Trump ordered, and how one man died trying to escape. Stay with us. The peaceful farmlands of Camarillo and Carpinteria, California, regions known for sunshine, strawberries, and increasingly cannabis. Some farms are legal, some operate in the shadows, and it's in these gray zones that federal immigration agents launched a massive enforcement operation. ICE, DHS, and local partners descended on what they described as high-risk farms, targeting illegal labor and trafficking networks. Witnesses described chaos. Agents shouted, tear gas filled the air, and then came the resistance. Farm workers, many undocumented, reportedly hurled rocks and bricks at the advancing officers. Some ran, some hiding, and in the confusion, a man named Jaime Alanis Garcia climbed a greenhouse roof to escape. Moments later, he fell 30 feet. He later died. While flying back from a disaster tour in Texas, Trump posted a message that would ignite a firestorm. On Truth Social, he wrote that thugs were violently throwing rocks and bricks at ICE vehicles. He described tremendous damage and called it an attack on law enforcement. Then came the most controversial line: "I am giving total authorization for ICE to protect itself, using whatever means is necessary." With those words, Trump appeared to give ICE a green light. No more passive response, no more holding back. Arrest them, stop them, defend yourselves by any means. Was this a call for safety or a license for unchecked force? Total authorization isn't an official term under any federal use of force policy. Legal scholars immediately raised alarms. What kind of power was Trump actually giving? Was this a campaign statement or an operational directive? Immigration attorneys warned that vague language could lead to disaster. When you tell armed agents to act with whatever means necessary and someone throws a brick, what happens next? Asked one civil liberties watchdog. At the same time, former ICE officials defended the order. Our agents are under threat, one said. When vehicles are being attacked, when rocks are flying, you need to respond with force, or someone gets killed. But someone did die. Jaime Alanis Garcia wasn't arrested. He wasn't even being chased. According to DHS, he panicked, scaled a greenhouse, and fell. His death sent shockwaves through immigrant communities and sparked outrage among farm worker unions. His wife, Anna, told reporters, "He just wanted to work. He was scared. He thought they were going to take him away." ICE claims they immediately called a medevac. But critics say the psychological pressure, the helicopters, the shouting, the gas, created the conditions for tragedy. He wasn't the only one hurt. Dozens were detained. Some required medical attention, and the image of law enforcement storming through farms with military-style tactics left many wondering if this was really about justice. Why now? Why this raid? And why such a dramatic presidential response? The answer might lie in the calendar. Trump is running, immigration is central to his campaign, and moments like this, chaotic, violent, high stakes, feed the narrative of a country under siege. He's also pushing Congress to pass sweeping border legislation, something he calls his beautiful bill. In the same week of the ICE violence, Trump said, "Give my agents the power they need, protect our borders, or we lose our country." But critics say he's using tragedy to rally support. This wasn't law enforcement. It was political theater, said one Democratic lawmaker. He's not solving the crisis. He's making it worse. California's relationship with Trump has always been rocky. As a sanctuary state, it has passed laws to limit federal immigration cooperation. Cities like San Francisco and Los Angeles refuse to turn over certain detainees. The cannabis industry complicates things further. It's legal under state law, illegal under federal law, and heavily reliant on migrant labor, many of whom are undocumented. Now, with ICE actively raiding farms and arresting workers, a legal and constitutional standoff may be looming. Can California protect its people, or will federal agents continue to operate with sweeping authority? And what happens next time someone throws a rock? The fallout is just beginning. Lawsuits are being filed. Civil rights groups are demanding investigations. Congress may hold hearings, and the immigrant communities across California are living in fear. Meanwhile, ICE agents are gearing up for more raids, more protests, and potentially more violence. Trump hasn't walked back his statements. In fact, he's doubled down, saying that attacks on law enforcement will be met with force, period. Supporters cheer, opponents brace for what comes next. This isn't just about a cannabis farm. It's about who we are as a country, about the line between order and chaos, about the power a president holds, and what happens when that power is unleashed without limits. One man died, a nation is divided, and the story is far from over. Let us know what you think in the comments. Is Trump protecting officers or playing with fire? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow Emily Films for the stories they won't show you on the news.